I'm back with actor Richard Dreyfuss. We're talking about America and the idea of a hopeful America that offers to its citizens what other countries never did. Richard, I came to that America in the 1970s, dreaming the American dream, expecting and looking forward to and actually having benefited from that America that you've been outlining. And yet you say in your book, one thought scares me. You say that, look, somehow we, and I want to talk about that, we lost confidence in this America, stopped believing in this opportunity, came to see the founders as, bad guys, or focus on the evils of America. Look at all the stuff that happened through American history, the sins of slavery and segregation and Jim Crow and all the rest of it. And we stopped teaching the America that you're describing on this podcast. How did that change come up? Well, when did the change come about and why?
Okay. It started by the generation that I call the James Dean generation. They were the people who were too young to help their fathers in World War II and too old to take acid with me. They were not of the drug culture. And so you were learning the penultimate mixed message. And when you were growing up in the late 40s and early 50s, you got one little item in your kit bag, in your Christmas gift, that was totally unexpected and had incredible power. And that was, we gave an open brain, a brain that literally enlarged by itself. And it enlarged it because we gave them basically free education. And they didn't have to pay for it in any direct or indirect way. And then when they tried to take advantage of it, they found that they could. They found that this kit bag included the right to be as smart as you possibly could. To be as smart as you could meant this. There are things that occur to the brains of a man born as a field hand and they were turned by magic into the citizenship of the monarch. You weren't equal to the monarch, but you in mass were in fact equal to the monarch, so that the classes that made up everyone beneath the aristocracy, the church, and the king were all given the collective power of the single monarch. And that was a gift given, and they were told, you accept this gift, and what we expect of you is hard work. Not hard work at what we tell you is tough, but hard work at whatever you think you want to do. You graduate from a passive citizen to an active one, an active citizen who has the right to give his opinion about public issues and the right to allow that your ideas are just as smart as your congressman, and that there was no reason ever given why you're being turned into a politically active citizenship. Why did that change things? Because you were placed in the driver's seat. You were not a passenger and you were not a mechanic. You were whatever you wanted to be. And when you did that, and it was rewarded by success, you kept the reward. It wasn't taken from you. It was, you were allowed to take it and applauded for doing so. And so there was every reason on earth to think of America as God's gift, as the gift of the monarch to the people of the country without any right or privilege. This is who ran the country, the public. And this man who called it Common Cause was trying to create a foot in both politics and in the public weal, the public good. And it worked, because when you put together the qualities necessary for citizenship, public active citizenship, you found that as you grew into expertise in anything, you were also learning how to run the country. And you took classes, public school classes, in the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Lincoln's second inaugural, and stuff like that. And that's why it became a truth that you could rise from a log cabin and end up in the presidency.
Let's take a pause. When we come back, more with Richard Dreyfuss.